Hello and welcome back to my magical chamber. I am the Soul Enchantress, and today I'm going to shatter your beliefs about time, money, energy, and movement. So, how are these four things related, and is time really money? And what does energy and movement have to do with either time or money? I will try not to confuse you, but for those of you who do listen to my videos, this would be kind of a next step or a next layer if you do understand the concept of time, energy, and money, as I've spoken about many times in previous videos. And for those of you who are listening to these concepts for the first time, then please bear with me. And if you do have questions, let me know so I can actually then let you know which other videos you can watch. But the easiest way would be for you to go through my YouTube channel and take a look at the Soul Infused Wealth playlist, which would have videos about money and the concept of money in it, and also the Soul Messages and Cosmic Gems playlists, which will have videos about time and energy and movement in it. Okay, so let's get started. Now, time is actually not linear, and so therefore the past, present, and future does not exist in a linear fashion. Time is actually your spiral of consciousness. So your soul and your soul stream and your consciousness is actually a spiral. It is not a linear timeline. And so we term what we call time is actually your stream of consciousness, which is actually a spiral, which is how you are able to access, or if you are one of my clients, you would be working with me on accessing your past, your future, and also your galactic and other dimensional realities, so that you can bring whatever it is that you need in this lifetime, the knowledge and the skills and even understandings and belief systems and paradigms, so that you can bring from those realms into this current reality of yours. Okay, so that is what time is. Now, money is energy, and money exists in the unseen realm, or is created and destroyed or lost in the unseen realm. Money is energy. So we are all energy. As you know, we all vibrate at different rates, which is why things appear solid and other things may be in transition or fluid. And you yourself, you embody and are surrounded by everything that is energy. And what is the other concept is movement. Okay, so the aspect of movement and the concept of movement actually comes into when I want to explain why time is actually not money, and if time is not related to money, because time is actually a spiral and it's your spiral of consciousness. So why does it take time for money to manifest? In reality, if you actually were pure spirit and your true potential, and you were your soul, and you did not inhabit this three-dimensional vessel of a body, there would be no time restraints. And what you term as money, the energy of money would be accessible always. And you would be able to create what it is that you wanted instantaneously. So this whole video is actually to describe the gap that exists as time between the creation process and the actualization or manifestation of something. So I've actually used money as an example, and physical things that you desire as the manifestation. The pure reason being that I receive so many questions about money, and also about destroying debt, and creating a mentality which allows you not just to make money, but also to welcome it, to appreciate it, and also to keep and grow it. Okay, most people, you can make money, but you may not be able to keep it, or it may, it may be like you have some kind of an invisible sieve, and all the money that goes in also goes out. So those are all energetic imprints at play in your physical life, and most people will try to fix all of this in the physical realm, and they just end up not being able to do so, or end up making things worse, because you are creating even worse energetic imprints in the energetic realm. Okay, so what is the gap that exists between your creation of money, which happens in the unseen realm? I also have a video called, in the Soul Infused Wealth playlist, called Why Money is Not Physical and How to Attract It. It was one of the first videos I actually did for 2017. So please have a look at that if you are not kind of quite understanding what I'm going on about. So money that is created in the unseen realm, and then it manifests in your real life as the objects that you desire, or it could actually be physical money, okay, in terms of currency, notes and coins. So what is this gap? Well, the gap we call a time gap, or a time delay between creation, between you putting an intention out into the multiverse and it actually manifesting in your physical world. But what you need to understand is that it's not actually correct in saying that time is the gap, because the gap exists because we live in the three-dimensional world, and the three-dimensional world is the slowest moving and the most dense realm. Okay, so because of that, the movement is so slow, which is why we experience what we call a time lag. But in fact, what we're experiencing is actually the motion, or which is where motion comes into it. We are experiencing, the delay we're experiencing is actually the changing from the energetic realm, where the money is actually created, to the manifestation realm, which is physical, and that gap is the motion, or it is actually changing from one realm to the other, the energetic realm, and it flowing through to the physical realm, and the physical realm moves slow. So it appears as if there is a time lag, but in fact it is actually the motion that we are measuring. And because we live in the highest density and the slowest moving realm, we think that there is a delay in time. But time is actually accessible to you simultaneously in all directions and in all realms. So it is not really a time delay. That gap in creation and manifestation, and for this example, we're using money or physical objects, that gap is actually motion. It is a delay. I shouldn't even be using the word delay. It is actually the delay that is caused via the dense motion. So it's like if you're in a speedboat and you are speeding through the water, but then you hit sand, which obviously would make you a really, really bad ship's captain, but never mind, for this example you hit sand, and so therefore your boat would actually probably come to a complete halt, or depending on the amount of well, this is a bit like the Titanic, where the underneath the icebergs slowed down the ship's progress, and eventually it sank. But that's for this example, please bear with me. I have no idea why I feel compelled to use crazy examples in my videos, but hey, apparently that is what you understand, so here we go. So it's a little bit like that. If you think of the boat screaming through the ocean as the energetic realm, and then when it hits the physical realm, it actually slows down, which is your sand. And so your physical realm, in that tiny little gap, we say there's a time delay, but that's actually the slowing down, the motion changing from fast to slow, it entering from one realm to the other. Okay, so the purpose of this video is that if you are waiting for things to manifest and you get frustrated, and also for those who ask me for enchantments, just so you may be able to understand how time actually works energetically and in the physical realm, that the delays you experience is actually a delay in motion, that it is actually the changing of the motion that you experience as a delay. So hopefully this video will help you to have a little bit of patience, which you again don't need to have if you did not have your physical form, but we all live in this three-dimensional realm, and it is beautiful regardless of the fact that it is dense and very slow moving. So those are some of the concepts. If you understand, then you won't feel frustrated, and your frustration won't create extra energetic blocks, and instead you will allow the energy to flow and to come into your life and manifest the way it is meant to manifest, from one realm to the other. I hope this has been helpful, and if you would like to work with me to uncover all of the different possibilities that exist in the different realms, or whether it is to bust your blocks and belief systems and debt creation paradigms, or to increase your savings, to draw your desires into your life, whatever it may be, I would love to hear from you, and the easiest way to contact me is through my website, soulenchantress.com. I wish you joyous blessings.